Alright, welcome back to Project Red Review, episode number 9. Yes, episode 9. Crisis in the Forensics Division. Yes, that is literally the title of this very episode. And by the way, before I talk about the episode itself, well, they review a new Gavan for next week, and they call him Gavan Shinobi. I look at him like, that's a purple Jiraiya. Yep, basically to bring in Jiraiya now. Like, no more basically just because of all the stuff related to Space Sheriff Gavan, now referencing Jiraiya for some weird reason. Yeah, I have no idea why in the world that they're doing this for. And I've heard a claim that that this series is basic, it's not a meta-hero survival. It kind of is. I kind of agree with that. It kind of is, given all the stuff here. So this episode here, it just basically, the Emma popped up last episode, which belonged to Rigi's mentor, who died prior to the show. He stole code Luminous's world to help her out, to help investigate this thing, because she could talk to the Emma. Also to see all the Emma they caught over the course of the previous, 8 episodes-ish. And they go to Luminous's Earth, where, of course, when he gets there, she and her assistant basically arguing over stuff being knocked over, and Nagi-chan basically translated. And then all there's these monsters show up. And by the way, no host Emma this episode. Nope. He was also not here this episode. No robot. Basically just have them fighting. Of course, he returned the thief a few episodes ago. He's back here. Fade. And the monsters, and having to shoot them, they kept multiplying. At one point, he tries to Gavan laser. Thought that was right. Nope, no, it did not. And then, of course, they find the Emma gear. Apparently, it's in a quarry, because Toei loves their quarries. This is a place where lots of negative emotions. A freaking quarry. Let me say this again. Toei's favorite location to shoot anything. I'm sure probably in a nearby area we see probably all the Sentai crossovers happening, because anybody who's ever seen the Sentai crossovers knows Sentai loves shooting their crossovers in the quarries. Kamen Rider, from what I can tell, they don't really shoot their crossovers in quarries. They do in fact have them in the actual cities themselves. Yeah, they occasionally the quarries, but not all the freaking time like Sentai does. So they find the Emma gear in this black area. They bring it to where the things are, which is the trap in the barrier. And apparently, to arguing again, there's a portal up in Maku space. And then they manage to blow up some buildings to allow them to be sucked to Maku space. They shut it down, and of course, then discovered there's a black hole at the center of the galaxy, which apparently there's an evil entity inside of it. I saw this, I'm like, is this the return of Don Horror? Or somewhere related to him? I don't think it is Don the Horror, because this creature's been dead for years. So, Don Horror, not currently possible. But if this is the revival of Don Horror, I'd be quite surprised about that, because he was actually briefly revived in the Gavan movie released in 2012. Yeah. And, let's work together, and they agree, despite that they can't cross the barrier, but yet Ridge can cross the barrier, no problem. It's really weird. Also, we once again bring up the Death Gavan that was made his return 2 episodes ago. And we see him briefly unsuited. We don't see who it is. We do see he rubs his little balls together. I saw this, and I'm like, this reminds me a lot of something I saw in Jam Person. George Maccabee did this. And now apparently have a villain from this show doing it. I wonder if it's something Toei likes doing. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications. Next I have a comment corner, and then it's on to case closed. Okay, thanks for viewing. Bye.